What if you could take your messy notes, or a really dense article, or even just a YouTube video, and turn it into a beautiful infographic instantly, and for free? Well, today we're going to look at an AI tool that does exactly that. So let's dive in.
You've been there, right? You've got this amazing idea, or some really complicated research, or a process you need to explain to someone, but you're just struggling to make it simple, to make it stick. And let's be honest, making visuals that actually look good is a huge pain. It takes a ton of time that most of us just don't have. Or it requires design skills you have to learn. Or you got to shell out cash for a graphic designer. It's a massive roadblock for so many people.
But what if that roadblock just vanished? That's where this new tool from Google called NotebookLM comes into the picture. It's built to solve this exact problem.
So, inside NotebookLM, there's this incredible feature for making infographics. The two most important words here are free and instantly. You give it the stuff you already have, an article, a video, your research notes, and it just spits out these smart, stylish, and totally shareable visuals in a matter of seconds.
And you're not just stuck with whatever it gives you, you actually have a lot of control to fine-tune the final product. You can change the language, switch the orientation between landscape, portrait, or square for social media. You can even give it custom prompts to tell the AI exactly what you want it to focus on.
Okay, so how does this magic actually work? Well, the best part is just how simple it is. We're talking about a super straightforward, three-step process that literally anyone can do.
Seriously, it's as easy as it looks. Step 1, you give it your source material. Upload a file, paste in a link, you name it. Step 2, you tell it what you want it to focus on. Guide it a little. And step 3, you just click Generate, and the AI does all the heavy lifting for you. The whole thing is over in seconds.
All right, that's the theory. But let's see what this thing can actually do in the real world. We're going to walk through 5 super powerful examples that really show off its versatility.
So for our first example, let's take something we all do. You watch a great YouTube video, it's packed with information, and you want to save the key points without having to rewatch the whole thing over and over again.
All you do is grab the URL of that video, say one that explains a 5-step process, and you just paste it into NotebookLM. And boom, a few seconds later you get this clean, professional-looking infographic that lays out all 5 steps, complete with icons and summaries. No more scrubbing through the timeline.
Okay, that's pretty cool. But what if you're starting from zero? What if you don't even have a source yet, just a topic you need to learn about?
This is where things get really wild. You can just give NotebookLM a complex topic, like blast furnaces. The AI will actually go out, find its own sources, research the topic, and then come back and generate an infographic diagramming the entire scientific process. It's not just a designer, it's basically your personal research assistant.
Now, this next one is a total game changer for any students, researchers, or frankly, anyone in a book club. Imagine summarizing an entire book in a single visual.
You can literally copy and paste text from a book, in this case, one about achieving your goals, and the AI will read it and distill the most important principles. It pulls out key concepts like success killers or the 5-step process and organizes them into one super digestible visual summary.
And just stop and think about the value here for a second. If you wanted a graphic designer to create something like this for you, it would probably set you back hundreds of dollars. With this tool, it's absolutely free.
Let's switch gears a bit to a more business-focused use case. Say you need to get up to speed on a new company, maybe a competitor or a potential partner, and you need to do it fast. Well, you just feed it a website URL. The AI will crawl the site and then generate an infographic that breaks down the entire business, what they do, what makes them special, and even how their technology works. This is amazing for doing quick competitive analysis or comparing different software tools.
Okay, for our last example, we're going big. What if your source isn't just one document or one video, but an entire YouTube channel with hundreds of videos and hours of content?
You can actually give NotebookLM a whole collection of videos from a single creator. The AI will process all of it, synthesize hours and hours of content to find a central theme or a key teaching that pops up again and again, and then it builds a whole infographic around that core idea. I mean, the ability to find the signal in that much noise is just incredible.
So when you put all of this together, it's pretty clear this is way more than just a neat party trick. This is like having a visual superpower that has real practical uses for just about anyone.
Think about it. If you're an educator, you can simplify tough topics for your students. If you're in business, you can whip up stunning presentation slides in seconds.
If you're a marketer, you can generate endless engaging visuals for social media. It's all about making information easier to understand, easier to create, and easier to share.
So that really just leaves one big question. Now that you know a tool like this exists, this powerful and this easy to use, what's the first complex idea that you're going to simplify?